I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Hello? Let me turn my car off. That's one way to start a vlog. Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is Women of Eternity, where we are God-fearing, God-living, God-loving. I am Natalie. Hello. Hello and welcome back. It is Sunday. Oh my gosh, service was amazing. Such a good sermon. I'll actually share the link in the description. And we just had food and everything. And now we're about to go to Glory Days just to chit chat, talk it up, have a good time. I am excited. There is a lot happening this week. There are Bible studies, girl time, more girl time. I love the ladies. I don't know what to say. But if you are interested in women of God, living her best life, really going through the highs and lows with Jesus, and just good old, I feel like very old school content, this is your channel. This is where you belong. This is your place to be. Yes, I'm excited. We're about to go, and I'm going to talk to y'all when we get there. Stuff like that. Like during that time. Good morning. Wow. I already went on my walk. It was kind of rainy, so I have this rain jacket on. This is actually from one of my old churches that I went to. Super dope. Don't go to that church anymore. But it is useful. And I'm hot. Anywho, hello. Happy Monday. You guys, I had such a good morning. So last week I told y'all how I am really embarking on a God love journey. We hear a lot about a self-love journey, but it's hard to love yourself if you don't understand that God loves you. And when I was at a conference a couple weeks ago, I picked up this devotional, Heart, Soul, Mind, and Strength, a 10-week Bible study series for women. I did day one. It was so good. I loved the questions that it asked. I'm very excited to do this. Have I ever done a 10-week anything? No. But I am going to try. And it's like, I love God, but I want the love to be deeper, stronger, intense, radical. Like, I don't want to question it. Like, whenever I hear songs like He Loves Me or I Am Loved, Reckless Love, like any of those like Jesus Loves You type songs, I always cry. I always feel shocked. And I'm like, it's like I have imposter syndrome with God. And I don't want to feel that way. I want to feel so confident, secure, rooted, grounded, planted in that. It shouldn't feel like a surprise to me anymore. And that will foster more trust. Because it's like, I know cognitively that He loves me, but sometimes it's hard for it to connect here. And then it's no surprise you see the same thing in relationships with people. Like, I always act surprised that people care about me or love me or want to do nice things for me. I'm like, I need to get that together with God, and then I can get it together with others. And so, yes, I'm very excited about that. And today, we are editing, posting the vlog, doing some freelance stuff. And this evening, meeting up with Ashley and Delisa again. That's about to just become a weekly thing. I love those women. Because my Mondays are free,
we're going to watch a show and have a worship night, which I'm very excited about. During my walk this morning, I actually put together a little playlist, and it's only an hour. So an hour of worship, an hour of shows. It should be a good night. Howdy. Okay, so we have 31 minutes. The vlog is exporting. I want to do a little makeup because I need to film a short for Got Questions. I'm not sure what to do with my hair. It's kind of big, but that's not necessarily bad. And oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited. Tonight, me, Delisa, and Ashley are having a worship night. I have made a playlist. I have set my intention. I've pulled together some scriptures. Like, we are going to experience the presence of God, and this is something I've been wanting to do for a while, so I'm really excited. I'm not sure how I'm gonna vlog it, if at all, because I want to be leading it, and I want to be in the moment. Like, I would like to worship myself. You know, like, maybe I could set it up and do a time-lapse situation, but I also don't know how they're gonna, like, we're about to get into our worship bag tonight. I really don't know how I would document that. I don't know. But I'm very excited. Like I said, I've got about 30 minutes left. Vlog is rendering, so while that happens, I'm about to do this makeup. I kind of want a snack. I'm probably just thirsty. Let's try that. Super quick and easy makeup. Throw on my little earrings. I didn't put on much because I literally am only putting this on to film my short. You know, we gotta represent. But then we're taking it off because I didn't plan on crying tonight. Y'all, I'm literally so happy I bought these earrings. I really love them. And like I said, for this hair, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm just not used to it being this big. Because it's been humid and rainy and misty, so I have volume. Oh, look at that. Perfect timing. We are at Ashley's today. So last week we were at Delisa's. You look fine. Her place is so nice. Can I show the wall?
Yeah.
Then you walk in, huge space, huge, gorgeous mirrors, pretty kitchen, stainless steel, everything. And I'm like, okay, period.
I do.
Cute little chairs. So, I look crazy.
So
I cried. Did you cry?
Yes. I look crazy. I'm laid out on the floor. Yes.
How's the worship night, ladies?
It was really good. It was much needed. She's still over there going through it.
No, it's so funny how God will allow us to go through similar things so we can experience Him together. Yeah. What are we learning?
We gotta get right with God. We gotta find our love in God, not other people.
Yeah. And I literally said this because I was like, sometimes I will hear someone be like, oh no, like, me and God are good. Like, this is already good. Me and God were good. But I was like, if me and God were so good, then what happened? The reality is you and God weren't good. You had the illusion that you were good because you had nothing to expose it.
Yeah.
But now that you know, like, what are we going to do about it? But just also allowing ourselves to just go through what we going through.
Yeah. But also, I've learned that it's good to have community. Because I could be going through this by myself, and guess what? I'll be back in the same situation because I'll go back to something because I need it.
Absolutely.
We think we need it.
Right.
We
We think.
we need Jesus.
Yes. JES.
Yeah. But this was really good.
This was
This
good.
was amazing.
Do this again.
We should. Good morning. I just went ahead, did my brows, and groomed them. I'm not going to talk too much about the makeup because it's what I always do. But you guys, when I tell you God is really growing me, like, I feel like the theme of my life right now is resilience training. Resilience training. Like, I need to become more resilient. It's something I really need to work on. And I did my devotional. Y'all saw it this morning. It's a workbook, but it's really good. I'm actually really enjoying it. I've never done one like this before. If I could find it online, I'll link it below. But we were talking about, it was about being a fool for God. And just the stuff that Paul went through. For, like, if the resurrection did not happen, like, we are the most pitiful people. We are such fools. But that's, like, how important Jesus resurrecting actually is. Like, that actually literally happened. And just the importance of hanging on to that. And just seeing the model that we have in the Bible of just total, complete resilience. Just, like, really just being straight belligerent about Jesus. Like, there is no, and of course being kind, being gentle and all that stuff, but as far as our beliefs go, as far as what we'll go through, being able to do all things, right? Because we love to use Philippians 4:13 out of context. All things did not mean whatever I want or all of my dreams. It don't matter what I'm going through. And just, yeah, like I said, feeling like God is really working on my resilience. As y'all may know, if you've watched me for a while, I am pretty easily discouraged. Like, I'm a fighter, and I'm also very easily discouraged. It's an interesting combination, but it is very true. You just can't tell me this isn't pretty. Every single time. So easy. Literally only 2 products. When I'm editing this, I really want to zoom in so y'all can see. I know my face is going to be all types of disproportioned, but it's okay. Because this makes me happy. And I imagine for some of y'all may also find this satisfying. Part of me doing my makeup isn't even because I feel like I need to look a certain way. It's just because I just love shiny things. And I love seeing it blend out and diffuse. And oh my gosh, the process of makeup gives me so much dopamine. You guys, watch this, okay? First of all, how pretty. It's like my skin color, but shiny. And then I take the same brush that I applied that transition shade with, and just watch that just diffuse beautifully. Like, oh my gosh. I didn't put any additional product on here. It just, so pretty. And I've really been enjoying using MAC Teddy again. It actually has a little reflect to it. It's not completely matte. You see it has just the ever so slightest sheen. Do a little baby wing. Just straight up, like I said, like an eyelash. I showed y'all how I did this last week. Like an eyelash, and then I pull it in. And as you can see, it's not precise or anything. You can use your nail and pull it out like that. But I like using an eyeliner brush. I was using my nail before, but I forgot I had this brush. And do you see that? You see how like nice and precise, yet subtle, not too much. That's all you need. You don't need to have perfect, lines and everything. You do need to make sure you put enough product down. Boom. And I especially love this method for people with hooded eyes. It works so well. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I feel like God is just teaching me a lot about myself right now. And one of the things being just really tackling my disbelief. A lot of times when I'm having struggles with my ADHD, one of the prayers I find myself saying is like, Lord, just meet me here. Like, God, I need you. Lord, help me. And it's a prayer of disbelief because I'm suggesting that God isn't already with me, that his spirit doesn't already abide in me, that like he's somewhere far away and he needs to come. And I need to stop thinking like that. It's like, no, I can do it now because he's with me now. I'm not sure who else can tend to think like that. It's like, I'm like, Lord, I'm waiting on you. And he's like, I'm right here. I'm literally right here. I'm already here. You just need to believe. Like, you need to, like, where is your strength? Where is your confidence? And so that's something I really want to work on. And you guys, the weather has literally been gray for like a week straight, and I feel like it's really starting to impact me. Not only that, I had been going through it, and I hadn't been taking my medicine the way I ought to. Now, I do take stimulant medication for my ADHD, and I had been taking it for a while, plus the recent tragedy I experienced, plus the bad weather. Like, I feel like I was just sad, sunken, like really trying not to let it get the best of me, but feeling like it's just like right there. Just, I'm trying to ignore it. But sadness, a depressive episode is just like right there. And it's like, girl, no. We just got out of one of these things. We're not doing this again. Where was I going with that? Oh yeah, you guys, I was having a hard time getting up in the morning. Like, just very unproductive, scrolling a lot. Like, all I had time, or not time, all I had energy or motivation to do was literally just watch videos. Now, I love some wholesome content. Y'all, I've fallen in love with Pasta Grannies again. It is the cutest, most wholesome channel ever. But it's like, you have things to do. You have jobs to apply for. You have, like, what are you doing? But I, today, took my meds again, and oh my, I literally felt the switch. And I was like, what why do I act like I can, like, God has given me the wonderful resource of medication. What, like, I don't know. But I already feel like I'm in such a better place. Also, today, we're going to be body doubling with my girl Leslie. As y'all know, y'all should be very familiar with Leslie at this point. Because I have been feeling very overwhelmed by some of the things I need to do. And thus, I have been putting them off. But I'm like, girl, you have to get it done. And when you know better, you want to do better. And so it's like, okay, I'm struggling, but this has to get done. So what are some tools, tactics, and stuff I can use? And so we are going to Leslie's, and we are going to be body doubling with her. Getting some work done and having lunch. And then this evening, me and a couple of girls from my church will be visiting a different church for, like, their worship night, because this week it's a men's midweek, but we still gonna do something, and so I'm very excited about that. Okay, we just got to Leslie's. It is so cute in here. Say hey, everyone.
Hey.
She's about to give me a tour.
Okay, we have the closet. Don't get, like, the shoes.
Okay.
And then
Cute
we
little
have a
entryway
little
mirror.
Yes, and behind you is the washer and dryer.
In unit, come on.
Yes, ma'am. I prayed about this. Okay, don't play with her. I prayed for in unit washer and dryer.
Come on.
And then we have the bathroom.
Cute.
Yes,
nice
ma'am.
big mirror.
Yes.
Ah,
Oh, sorry.
it's so like you, like with the Polaroids.
Very me. It's
And then she
very
has
me.
this like birthday setup, because last week y'all saw we celebrated her birthday. Y'all recognize that card? Okay, period.
My little desk set up, so I work from here sometimes, or I'll work upstairs, and you'll probably see that. And then we have the living room.
It's the view for me. Like,
The
even her
view.
throw, like, there's just so much personality and character.
Yeah, it's definitely personality. Yeah.
Like, the heart, come on.
Yeah.
I need to get like Leslie. We are in Bethesda. Pottery Barn. Anthropology. Like, walking to Kava. Like, moments like this, I'm like, oh, a city wouldn't be that bad. I actually think...
Like, it's close to the big city, but it's still not. Like, across the street, you're in a neighborhood. Like,
Right.
residential neighborhood, giving retirees, giving family homes.
No, literally.
But here,
And all these cute little stores and restaurants.
yeah,
I'm into it.
it's really cute. Paper and Smarts. Oh my goodness, I love that.
Like bakeries. Oh my gosh. So cute. They even have a Reformation. I hear about it all the time online. OMG. I'm gonna be in these parts. All right, we just got back. got my food. Y'all, I am hungry. I'm a shaker. I don't know what y'all, but
I have utensils.
oh, I appreciate you. The hostess with the mostest.
Yes, ma'am.
What did I get?
Try to be.
This is my second time having kava. The first
Is
time,
your second time?
yeah.
I love kava. Really?
The first time I did not choose good.
Okay.
Like my combination was not hitting, and so I didn't like it.
Okay.
But I feel like I understand Mediterranean ingredients in food better. So
So did you like make your bowl, or did you pick a bowl that they already have?
I made it.
Okay.
That's what I did again today. So we's about to see. That's good.
It's really good.
Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. I just got to this church. I've never been here before. I don't actually even think I've heard of it. Well, I know I haven't. But I'm very late. Well, I'm like 15 minutes late. I don't know if this is an on-time church. I don't know what the deal is. So we're about to go in. Apparently they have food. I hope there's some left. Like, y'all see what I'm talking about with this weather? Anyways, we just got here. I've never been to this church before. I'm actually running pretty late, but we shall see.
We have a lot to unpack tonight. Is that all right?
So we are debriefing. We are debriefing from the Bible study. Delisa, I loved what you were saying. I was like, no, we had to get this on camera.
I was basically saying, so we just came from a Bible study. And then he basically did the whole, towards the end, if you want to pray Jesus into your heart thing, come up to the altar, you are saved tonight, boom. And Ashley was saying, like, okay, is it like we're going to do that, but then continue with like discipleship classes or discipling, period, after the fact? Or is it just like, hey, boom? And I was saying it kind of sucks that a lot of people, I want to say particularly in the Black community, but I feel like maybe I'm only saying that because I'm Black, because that's all I know. But it's a thing.
It's America.
It's an American thing.
issue.
So take that back. Cut it up. But no, you don't have to. But yeah, it is an American westernized issue, whatever the word is, because it just sucks that a lot of like being lukewarm is normal. It's normal to just be like, all right, God, like I'm gonna pray into my heart, because it is an emotional thing. I'm not saying coming to God can't be an emotional experience, but it's like you feel bad, you feel guilty, you listen to a sermon where you're convicted, which is conviction's good, but there's worldly sorrow versus godly sorrow, which we'll get into that later. But it's like you feel all this like sorrow. You're like, all right, I'm gonna come to God, but then boom, go back to like what really changed. And I'm not saying that like me who has made Jesus Lord it's not like I don't be like, I want to do this, but then my flesh will win. Yes, sometimes, but I think there needs to be an understanding of what it looks like to make Jesus Lord of your life. Like it means like every single decision you make, like, and even with decision making, that means not even putting yourself into certain situations, preventing it, not just like, oh, how did I end up here? Let's use like, okay, being at a club, for example. Like, I'm gonna go to the club, but I'm gonna just not say the curse words. Or I'm gonna go to the club, and when all the girls start twerking, I'm gonna just sit down. Like, it's like, also, yeah, I'm not saying like, I mean, there's clubs, lounges, socials, there's differences in that, but whatever. When I'm talking of club, I'm talking about like smoking, people drinking, drunkenness, like booty shaking, all that, like the debauchery, you know what I'm talking about, bottle girls and stuff. Like, we could just not, how about just not go? Because why are we putting ourselves in that environment? Because no one's looking at them and like, oh, she not saying a curse word, she must be no, we look like everybody else. So I think even when it comes to like decision making, it's like really like dying to your flesh, like dying. And that's why it says carry your cross daily, because it's like not just a, hey, one time thing, like I get saved tonight, I get baptized tonight, boom, I'm good, that's it. But it's like literally the flesh is weak. The flesh is weak every second, every minute of the day, because in the morning you could be feeling, and then at night it's just like, ooh. And we all know, like at night, things creep up, temptation creeps up throughout the day in general, but like nighttime, people start to feel lonely, they want someone to talk to, they're like slowing down their day and stuff. So it's just like, just really like being on guard. And I think that's why, like, well, I know that's why, like, just filling ourselves up with the word is so important, and praying to God throughout the day, like really trying to remember, like including God in every single part of our day. It's just like, God, like whatever what I've been trying to practice lately is like, whenever I'm feeling something, just be like, God, like I found at my workplace, like a locker room that I kind of go to just like woosah and just like pray and scream, not scream out loud, but just like do one of those like a silent scream, just to like let it out, because this is hard, guys. Like, this life it's hard when you, like, especially when you're convicted and you know what you should not be doing, and then you still do it. Like, it's that pull and tug, and it's like a lot of times we want what the flesh wants because we're sinful beings, like, and it's easier to just give in to the flesh. Like, nobody wants to work hard, no one wants to have self-control, discipline. Like, people may want that in like their careers, maybe because they want to advance on the corporate ladder, but when it comes to like our natural fleshly desires, that's hard.
Yes.
So yeah,
good. Thanks for sharing that. That was so good. And I also wanted to add to what you said, especially about like the altar call culture, because it's not that altar calls are inherently bad. I feel like the real issue is that when giving Jesus your life, the Bible tells us to count the cost. The Bible tells us, like, don't, like, no one starts a thing if they can't finish it, right? But how are you going to count the cost if you don't actually understand anything about what the cost is? You don't understand anything about what living a Christian looks like, what's going to be asked of you. You don't, right? And even in Ecclesiastes, it talks about don't be quick to make a vow. And the importance of vows, the importance of oaths, right? So you said you just made Jesus Lord, but you don't even know what that means. You don't know what that looks like, right? You couldn't have made it from a sound place, right? And I think that's what can often feed the emotionalism. And I think that's why a lot of churches really emphasize, oh, well, it's sanctification. It's sanctification. Of course, we're sanctified. We're transformed into the image of Jesus. You know, that's what the scriptures say. However, there's a difference between you didn't actually know what you did, so you're just stumbling along with a label on you now. So you've slapped Christian on your forehead, but you're not walking, doing anything different because you actually didn't know anything about nothing. Like, and that's what I think is the sad part. The desire is beautiful, and giving people that opportunity to inquire is beautiful. But how are we going to correct each other, do any of these things when there's no follow-up after these things? At my old church, I was literally a certified altar counselor. I was trained to do altar calls.
You were certified in everything.
Yeah, everything.
I don't play about Jesus. You know, I was very serious about this. And so it's like, I know, like, you sign up, you get some emails, but like, you don't know nobody.
And then you fall off.
Right. And then it's like, to become a member, you know, there's a class, but it's literally just like, oh, here's a little prayer. But or they'll walk you through Romans Road, right? So that helps you understand what Jesus did, but it's not holistic of what true salvation. We are saved, but we are being saved, and we are going to be saved. Like, salvation is so much more than a moment.
Yeah, that's true.
And yeah, it's something that I feel like we often miss out on. The holistic experience of being a Christian. Jesus said, you're my disciple if you keep my commands. You're my disciple if you hold tight to my teachings. You're my disciple if you love your brother as yourself. And we know that the term Christians was given to the disciples. So it's really about becoming a disciple. The Great Commission isn't grow your church. The Great Commission is to make disciples. How? By baptizing them in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, teaching them all I have commanded. If we're actually going to do, you have to do all the steps. So you have to actually make them a disciple. You actually have to baptize them, and you actually have to teach them all he commanded. And when you just say, oh, you're a Christian because you went to an altar call, it sells. God paid for us at a high price, and we're selling a cheap gospel.
Very true.
That's just how I feel about it.
Cheap.
And it's sad because people really want Jesus.
They do.
But, you know, we're in a quick, easy, instant gratification type of culture. So, that's the nuance.
It does make me sad.
Hello and happy Thursday. It is the end of the day, but the festivities are just beginning. It's been a lot of tedious stuff, not that interesting, which is why I have not vlogged for most of the day, but today was beautiful. It's like 75 and sunny. I wanted to show y'all what I was wearing real quick. So I have the sweater I got from H&M, these pants from Target, and I'm wearing these nude flats. They actually used to be my mom. They're from Calvin Klein. And then jewelry, these are from Amazon. My Serenity Prayer necklace, JBW. Supernatural makeup. Just a cute, casual, everyday look. We need to go get some gas, and then we're meeting Benice for dinner.
Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm starting to get PTSD. So where we're going is like by University of Maryland. It's in the College Park area. And they always want me to make U-turns at the strangest place. I hate driving in this area. How did I forget this? Wow. Wow. I really hate driving around here. And I'm about to be super early. Because I don't know what to do with myself. I was ready. I was done doing what I needed to do. Like, I just didn't know what to do with myself. So, I'm here mad early.
Y'all finna be mad at me. I did not vlog. I had such a good time. I did not vlog. I forgot. But I do have leftovers. I was so busy talking. I ate a good amount, but I'm excited. I don't need to be eating this more than one day. I'm going to do what I need to do. And then I'm going to show y'all how I've been removing my waterproof mascara because it has been a game changer. So I'm just getting ready to take off my makeup. Y'all, this is such a game changer. I was really getting discouraged from wearing waterproof mascara. First of all, I wear it because it holds a curl. I naturally have straight downward pointing eyelashes. You need it doesn't have to be a balm. It could be an oil. It just can't be micellar water or a makeup wipe. You need something that's going to break apart the waterproof mascara. Y'all, when I say with this method, Like, I haven't been ripping any eyelashes out. I'm coating it extremely, extremely well. Root all the way up. Coating it extremely well. Like, kind of want it thick on there. The other thing I'll do, I have the balm on this finger. And I'll literally lay it on like this. Like you were applying the mascara, because you apply it on the bottom, right? And while it sits on the eyelashes, I remove the rest of my makeup. And the residual on the back of my hand, I'm keeping that there in case I need reinforcements. And then, like I said, just like usual, micellar water and some cotton rounds to remove the rest of my makeup. I'm literally removing everything and just avoiding my eyelashes. I slightly repositioned y'all. The lighting isn't the best in here, but rest of my makeup is removed, as you can see. Watch. Because the mascara has just been sitting there. That's how waterproof. And I be checking and I go like this to make sure that I didn't lose any lashes. Baby, no lashes lost. Like, it slides. It just slides off. The mascara just slides off. Hello and happy Friday. We are at Delisa's. Y'all, let me tell you what happened. We were supposed to have a movie night. I'm in my sweatpants. I'm ready for a movie night. I'm on the way driving, whipping, about 30 minutes on the road, when I get a text message, "Ooh, get cute, we going to somebody's house." I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Luckily, I've been working on my confidence. And like, it's people we know, it's not that big of a deal. And so I'm literally just putting on a lip and we're gonna go. This is so unlike me. I feel extremely uncomfortable. But I said I'm working on my confidence, and I mean that. So we're facing our fears.
2024, about to be 2025.
Yep.
My boobs look bigger than they are. I love it.
I'm trying to go for like a supernatural lived-in lip line.
Did you get my whole apartment on your video?
No. Like, I don't want it to be too precise. I want it to look kind of blurred and natural. And then we're gonna go in with the Pink Sugar Lip Balm by Summer Fridays, if I can get it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lola. Happy birthday to you. Make a wish, pretty girl.
That's a prayer. I love it.
And what do you know, just like that, it is the end of this vlog. Ignore what I look like. I'm literally about to see my dermatologist because I don't know why I'm breaking out. Probably my diet. That's a good guess. But as I was saying, it's the end of this vlog. I love you. Jesus loves you. Get right with him. If you have not, this is your moment. This is the time. There is no better time. There's no reason to wait. He wants you now. Find a good church home. Get plugged in. Get discipled. Watch how God will transform everything. I hope this vlog encouraged you to get community, spend time with people you love. Do not do life alone. You cannot do this life alone. And if you don't have it, pray for it. God has so much for you, and it is not his plan. It's not his design to do this thing alone. And if you don't have anyone, you have me. You have me. So subscribe if you have not already. Leave a comment down below what you liked, what you want to see, what you need prayer for, any of those things. And I will see you in my next video.